right hit music mix of the 80s, 90s, and today on Crosswave. Online, all the time. This is Crosswave.
This radio station is all about music. And lots of talking with sense. Brace yourself. Listen live everywhere, anytime. Broadcasting via World Wide Web. www.crosswaveradio.com. The future of radio. Others run out of power. We don't.
Crosswave.
The right hit music mix.
To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, a musical talk show with in-studio guest performers and interesting program features. Anchored by the man with many titles: musician, producer, actor, director, YouTuber, filmmaker. Well, the list is long because he's the man and more. So friends, Canadians, ladies and gentlemen, your Sunday midday fun starts here. Welcome to the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 5th episode of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. Just the most fun show in the whole earth. I'm your host, Scott Dion Brown, joined as always by my fantastic co-host,
Regina Lena.
How are you, Regine?
I am good. How are you, Scott?
I'm good. What did you get up to this week?
I started kickboxing.
Oh, kickboxing.
I did. Well, as you know, I have a pageant that I am preparing for, and since it is only a few months away, I was like, I need to work out. And so my coworker's like, hey, there's a group on for kickboxing. Let's do it.
Awesome.
And now my arms are sore.
Your arms are sore?
Yeah, because, you know, they start with the basics, so the jabs.
Oh.
And so when your arms are up in the air all the time, you're like, huh.
Well, I just thought when you said kickboxing that you'd be
I'll
like,
show you how it's done later. Don't worry, Scott.
fine. Train me in the ways of kickboxing.
There you go.
What did I get up to this week? Oh, I edited a new vlog.
Ooh.
And actually, that's right, I uploaded it to my YouTube channel literally a half hour ago.
So have you hit 1,000 subscribers yet?
No.
Oh my god.
But I'm getting closer. Everybody, you can watch my new vlog on my YouTube channel and subscribe. YouTube.com/Scott Dion Brown. I put a new vlog on, a behind-the-scenes vlog on my latest film, Storage Room B, that I've been working on. Nice. And my new vlog covers the audition process and also finding a location where we shot. It's a fun little vlog. It's part 1 in a new series. So youtube.com/ScottDionBrown.
Guys, just subscribe to him.
Subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 subs,
right.
guys. We're getting there. But we're not there yet.
Yes.
And what else did I do this week? A bunch of things. I don't know. I'm gonna go get a Christmas tree later today.
Woohoo! It's December. So Movember is officially over, which I'm sure
Movember's over.
ladies love. And now it's December. It's almost Christmas.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go pick up a nice tree, spill needles all over my condo.
Fun.
And
I'm sure
it's
your
gonna be
partner
good.
will love that.
Yes. I find I'm always sweeping up needles for like 6 months after Christmas every year.
Because you just find them out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
you just find them.
You shake the
under
blanket and you're like,
everything.
oh, where'd that come from?
Yeah, they're just everywhere. But that's how it goes. Well, shall we start the show then?
Yes, we actually do have an exciting show, don't we?
We do. Today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by our 2 title sponsors. Regine, do you want to find out what your home is really worth?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Are you buying or selling a home?
Not yet.
Well, Jennifer C., Realtor at Home Life Culture Link, is here to help. Call or text Jennifer today at 647-403-8887. Don't deal with just anyone. Speak to a professional. Jennifer C. at Home Life Culture Link. To see her current listings, visit homelifeculturelink.com. And our second title sponsor, as a full-service mortgage brokerage, Oriana Financial has the resources, knowledge, and experience to research every mortgage option for you, whether it's from a major bank or alternative lender. Tracy Simeka and her team of professionals can assist with first, second, and even third mortgages.
Wow.
With over 25 years experience in the mortgage business, Tracy understands your needs and also gives free advice. Oriana Marketing Group is available 24/7 and can meet wherever and whenever is convenient for you. Learn more by visiting www.orianamarkhamgroup.com or call now at 416-318-7171. When the bank says no, call Tracy.
Well then, and because you did mention them,
Yes.
I'm sure if you guys are all following our social medias, you have seen a very special post talking about a raffle draw.
Yes, brought to you by those 2 title sponsors, and one of them is here in studio today, Jennifer C. Hi.
Hi, hello everyone.
So, Jennifer, you are giving away a fantastic prize today, or a
Yes.
few prizes actually. What do we got?
Ryan, you can enter too. Yes, we're from now until Christmas, every Sunday, we will be giving away prizes, gift cards, gifts, and cash prizes.
Yes, and today we are going to be raffling off a, what do we got there?
Yorkdale gift card,
Yorkdale gift card.
a $25, and a mystery 2 Tim Horton gift
Tim
cards.
Hortons gift
One
cards.
for me, one for Scott.
That's right.
Yeah. So how do you enter the draw? It's really easy. All you got to do is, if you're watching on Facebook, leave a comment. Leave a comment down below in the Facebook and
And Facebook live stream.
Yeah, in the
Leave
Facebook
us a
live stream, leave a
comment.
comment.
Yes.
And we will enter you into the draw. Let us know who your favorite of Santa's reindeer
There you
is.
go.
And it doesn't have to be one of the main guys from the song. Maybe you know of a reindeer
Or you
that's
can
even
make
better
up
than
a
those.
reindeer.
Or
Yes.
maybe, yeah, exactly. Let us know.
And next week we're going to be raffling $50 Walmart gift card.
Oh, so there you
Even
go.
better.
Yes,
Perfect
for
time
Christmas
of-
shopping.
Exactly.
So comment down below, and we're gonna do a couple raffles at the end of
Yes.
the show. But now I'd like to meet our guests. Shall we meet our guests?
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our guest today is a musical band formed 4 years ago by a few talented individuals who shared their love to promote their South American roots through music, collaborating to create a perfect mix of songs that take the listener on a journey to their colorful lands. A vibrant melting pot of Latin rhythms such as bolero, cha-cha, son, salsa, cumbia, and more, with a pinch of jazz, with lyrics both in Spanish and English. This band's goal is to engage all audiences and create a big party ambiance, celebrating life and sounds anywhere they go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Carla and the Latin Train Trio. Ladies and gentlemen. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves individually, I guess, and then we'll dive in.
Okay, I go first. My name is Carla, and I just thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you for
first
coming.
of
Thanks
all.
for coming.
And yes, we're here to share some of our passion for music and life and all that it's good.
Nice.
That's it. Any questions?
Oh, we'll have many questions.
Okay,
absolutely.
good. Next.
Hey all, I'm Greg Noguera. I'm the percussionist in the group, and a lot of people think percussionist is a drummer, but it's I do play a little drum set, but it's mainly cajon and congas and bongo and djembe and all the different kind of icing on the cake of music. And I'm like really happy to be here.
Thank you for being here.
And this is it's a little loud.
There we go. We got it. It's a live show, everybody. It's a
Actually, I'm very loud myself. So.
Apparently, God is in the group now because it sounded like the voice of God.
Welcome. Thank you for.
No,
It shows you that we're not robots today.
I'm Nelson Maragoro.
Everyone's awake.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Cuba, and these guys here rescued my music career, so I'm very grateful for them. So
We love you, Nelson.
thank you.
Well, thank you guys all for being here. So, I wanted to open up. I thought a cool conversation we could have today is just a little bit about what it's like working as an artist. And you know, there are a lot of artists in the city of Toronto from all over the world. And I thought I want to get kind of some insight on your experiences of what it's like, you know, grinding, making money as an artist. I mean, there are some artists who are able to work full time as artists, and there are others who, you know, it's their passion and they have to supplement it with other jobs
like
or
their
whatever.
side gig, yeah.
So I kind of wanted to get your take on it. What's life like as an artist, grinding in this city?
I'll start out. It's like very good for your soul and very tough on the wallet. And I think it's a decision that a lot of artists have to make initially in the beginning, kind of compromising lifestyle or adjusting lifestyle or where they're living or where they eat or what they do in order to kind of be true to themselves and do what they love to do. And then, you know, try to find a way to make it so that you're surviving while you're doing that.
Absolutely. And I find it's very, I mean, especially when you're starting out, it's kind of a thankless type job. I mean, there are very few, I mean, you know, when you get to a certain level or you become an A-list celebrity or something, then everything's gravy. But for the most part, you really are suffering for your work. I know from the actor perspective, it kind of makes it impossible. You can't really get yourself like a regular, say, 9-to-5 type job. Because I know for me, like I could get a call from my agent right now, and she'll say, "Oh, there's an audition for you tomorrow at 11 o'clock." Right? So you have to have the type of job where you can say, "Oh, hey, I'm not going to be in tomorrow," because you know.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of jobs that make it hard to do that. So it's definitely something you don't do it. Well, I mean, you do it for money, but you don't do it for the money necessarily. You're doing it for other reasons.
Do you think that struggle is essential though to make you a better artist, or is it, you know, you're already a great artist and you're just waiting for your shot, or does it add to it?
I think it definitely adds to it. I know even from a songwriting perspective, you know, I think struggle is, I think, essential to writing good music, but I think it also helps you hone your skills. I don't know, forces deadlines on you, forces some pressure on you, so you kind of have to get yourself together, have to get things going. And it also, in order to make money out of it, you got to pull it together in a professional way, right? And actually like find ways to turn it into a kind of a business as well. So yeah.
How about Carla? Carla has like many hats in the artistic world.
Okay, so here I go. So I was singing for a long time and then I stopped. And then 10 years later, I started again, and that's when Latin Train was born. I was a rocker before. And then now it's like Latin took over. So talking about living as an artist, I have 4 jobs, okay? So I love music, and for that I quit my corporate job, 9 to 5.
Yep.
Wow.
Actually with realtor, which required 24/7, so we can give you the best service. So anyway, that was a lot, and I couldn't do much music. I am a fine artist as well, and a graphic designer. So
wow.
So I teach at Visual Arts in Mississauga. I do freelance graphic design. I work at a gallery, and I also do shows, and I'm available for anything.
What do you not do?
I don't know, but I rather live like this than be in a box. And you know what? It is for some people, and I think I met so many individuals when I was in corporate that love to leave their desk and go home. For me, I can't sit still too much. So
I feel you on that one.
And then so I love the way that, yes, it's true, may not have what I had before, for sure, but my daughter and I, we enjoy this time where, you know, she's going to film school, actually, studying Lake Scott. It's going to be your competition or your
Oh.
or your best friend at acting. Collaboration is the word, everybody. Yeah, so I mean, to me, music it fills me up, makes me happy.
Yeah.
So I need it. So
Because you know it is also a lifestyle that is scary for a lot of people who do want that security of okay, here's the job that starts this time and I know what I'm going to be doing for the next while.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for artists, you're always kind of you're looking for that next gig. So like you don't necessarily know where it's going to be, but you just know you have to find it.
exactly, and it's not guaranteed because
It's
they
not
could give you the
yeah.
gig and then be like, oh, we don't have the budget anymore.
Yeah.
Or some places will surprise you. Oh, I gathered $200 more for you guys. Like, some people are understanding of what it is, how hard it is to the rehearsals, the time, your brain, everything you're putting into music. And some people think you're a karaoke or like a radio where you switch on and off. No,
Yeah.
it takes an effort and it takes rehearsals and all that.
Well, sometimes they see a half-hour show, and then they look at the money and they're like, "Oh, it's just half hour," but they don't realize the thousands of hours that have gone into making that half hour good.
Or even traveling to the venue, time away from your family.
I've never really broken down and done the math when you look at rehearsal time and travel time
No.
because I'm
Break that
afraid
the most.
if
I
I
do the
did,
list
I'd be like, "Oh my god, this is awful," But at the same time, I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Yeah, but going back to your question, in my case, I think the fact that you don't live off music, I think for me, I keep it simple. I keep it real. As long as we have the drive to continue. And for example, in Cuba, I used to live off music, but not doing exactly what I wanted anyways. I have the tourist who wanted to hear the same things all over again.
Yeah.
So I have written a lot of songs, but they're in Spanish, so I was telling these guys today, and thank you for inviting to the show. Next time we're here, I promise we'll do original songs.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
He has a lot of cool, really good songs.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's like I said, we do this because we love it, not because we're thinking about money.
Exactly.
I mean, money
I'm
comes,
like
it's
that.
fine,
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time they call me, what time is it? Yeah, I'll be there. Don't worry.
Yep. Yeah, that's
even
another,
for free too.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, that's another part of it as well. How you mentioned how, so in my case, for example, like I want to make films and I want to act and stuff.
Yeah.
But you don't always have enough of those jobs to pay things. So what I find is you can find other jobs that are related. So like in your case, you were saying you were playing the songs that the tourists wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Like me, I'll do, corporate videos or, bands hire me sometimes to shoot their live shows, which I quite enjoy doing. But obviously, like I would rather be making my own movies.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you find ways to continue to be creative, to continue to be artistic in other endeavors as well. So.
I have, I'm very lucky. I have a couple good friends that have businesses that I can go in and work, and they're not arts related. And for me, I kind of like it. Only because it just takes me away. And one is making wine at a wine store, Vinters exclusive in Brampton.
Shout out.
We're going
Shout
there.
out. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Wine
Make your own
and
is
music
so
go
good.
together. Wine
Yeah,
and
it
music.
does kind of.
I have
go
heard
together.
that. Yeah.
And then I have another friend, Nasser, that owns a kitchen remodeling company, Wet Paint, and we'll talk to him about doing some advertising. But
Cool.
he does great work, and so I can go in there when I have time. But also, like last week, very last minute, I got a gig and we needed a rehearsal during the day, and he's like very understanding. So
Awesome.
that is really that's lucky, that you find that as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think especially with myself, I don't do music, but I do pageantry.
Yeah.
I do modeling, and I remember there was one time when I was doing Miss Universe Canada, I needed all hands on deck with my rehearsals and just my prep in general. And luckily, my managers were very understanding, and they're like, if you need the time off, let us know ahead of time, and we made it work. So I feel like once you have that support in what you do, and say you had a 9-to-5 and you told your boss, hey, this is my other lifestyle,
Yep.
and they totally support you, then
Yeah, that's the key, I think.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, I was on an acting job last week, and I was chatting with some of the actors there, and one of the guys saying that he was in contracting, like home renovations, but the company he worked for was started by a former actor. and everybody that is employed there are actors.
Wow.
So they're very understanding. It can be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be late tomorrow. Got an audition. Okay, yeah. So you can find that type of ideal scenario.
I've had thoughts of having a artistic-driven employment agency, where because most artists have like amazing other skills that they're just that kind of people.
Yeah.
So to have like an agency where you can have that and you get it, and maybe even at the place there's a rehearsal studio or something, like
Yeah.
it could work.
Well, speaking of all this artistic stuff, I'd kind of like to hear a song.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right, let's. What are you going to play for us first?
Nelson, you pick.
I don't know. Let's do something kind of slow first to
Wake people up. Get people into it.
It could be Spanish and English.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. So Greg's made his way over to the
something like
to the percussion station.
Sing along, guys. Sending love to all our friends right out
They're
there.
all watching.
Siempre que te pregunto que cuando, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes. Quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperada y tú contestando ¿cómo? Quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperada. Quizás.
Welcome to the band.
You wanted me to love you, and so I'll stay forever. But then you come and tell me,
Give it up.
perhaps,
Everybody,
perhaps.
Perhaps.
A million times I ask you, and then I ask you over again. I hear you say this. Come on. Perhaps. If you don't want me love, boy, we'll never get started. And I don't wanna wind up feeling down and broken hearted. So if you really love me, confess, please just say it. But then I hear you say it. What? Perhaps.
Latin Train Trio, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a classic. Everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
We do it our own way.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what though? Like I never get bored of that song.
Me neither.
There's some of those songs that I guess that's why they're classics.
And also, I think a lot of people identify with it, waiting for something, and then at the end it's like, oh, well, maybe.
I find sometimes too, like halfway in the song, I'm like Carla's got such an amazing voice. She's such like a talent in Toronto. It's
Yeah, sounds
lucky
great.
that she plays with bums, I guess. But
Well, I mean, the idea that
No.
you said you didn't sing for 10 years, and I'm so glad you came
You
back.
came back, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that's wonderful. That live performance was brought to you by Jewelry Forever, conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East, Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, repairs, and they change watch batteries, all done on site.
Yes, they do.
Or you can shop online at www.jewelryforever.ca, where you can get free shipping with any orders of $149 or more. Check them out, Jewelry Forever, conveniently located at the CF Markville Shopping Center.
Just in time for Christmas.
Just in time for Christmas. And it was brought to you by Canada's Top Choice Council, a non-profit organization which is proud to present 3 amazing events held annually that help grow the community. And you know a thing about them, don't you, Regine?
Yes, I do. So for those that don't know, I was Miss Canada Top Choice in 2016, and I am also their president right now. We do have 3 events that are coming up. We have our #1 pageant.
Yep.
So that will be held the first weekend of August. We're actually currently looking for candidates. So ladies of all ages, whether you're a young girl or you're married and always wanted to do a pageant and you've never had the opportunity to, now here's your chance. Be sure to reach out to Canada Top Council on Facebook, or you can reach us on Instagram, and we'll be more than happy to give you more information. We also have our Give Back fundraising concert, which, Scott, you know a little bit about too, don't you?
Yes, because I will be performing at that event on Saturday, March 9th, 2019 at the Fairview Library Theatre in North York.
Wow.
Early bird tickets are now available, and they're available until January 31st, 2019. $20 a person, and then it goes up to $25 after that, and proceeds will help the Canada's Top Choice Foundation. So the Canada's Top Choice Give Back fundraising concert coming up. So check that out. You can find more information on that on the Canada's Top Choice Facebook page.
Yes, and we have the Men of Honor event that is happening in York Region. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have anyone that you want to nominate, by all means, reach out to us on Facebook, and we'll, again, give you more information on that.
So thank you, Canada's Top Choice, for presenting that last performance by Latin Train. So now we're back with Latin Train Chia. That was
really
nice
fun.
Thank you.
So did I just see recently? Did you guys perform at the Opera House a little while ago? Did I see that?
That was a while ago with a different group. I think the name. What was the?
That was to celebrate Alexis Von Craven's 25 years of drumming. So he did an event.
Yeah.
Cool.
He I was in a kind of a metal band with him, like a Latin metal band.
Believe it or not.
But
he's metal band.
Yeah, it was just it was kind of it was a harder rock kind of, but it had like a Latin kind of back flavor to it.
Nice.
Cool.
And they're still around, Mother's Green, and Alexis was in a bunch of different bands.
Yeah.
So he had like a show where he played with all 5 bands. He played for the night.
Yeah.
At the Opera House. Yeah.
And I got to sing rock. Yeah.
Your first love.
With Alejandro Pinilla as well. He was
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a few photos from there. I think
It's
you
so
posted
fun. That
recently.
photographer was so excellent.
Yeah, it looks cool. In fact, I'm going to share a couple of those photos on our Twitter and our Instagram. I'll send those to you.
of course.
So you can find us at Sit Down Cross WAV on Twitter and the Sit Down Radio Show on Instagram, and find it on Facebook as well. Find us. So this is the Latin Train trio, but I know Latin Train gets a little larger sometimes.
It's a large family. We're actually 7 bass.
Wow.
But we can be up to like whatever, because we can include dancers. We've done that in Mississauga. City Hall had an Argentinian dancer join us, poets, like anything. It's a collective. That's what the whole thought was. Like a train, you get on and off. You can come model. You
jump
can act
on.
like you can play. Like we welcome everyone. Like it's a house of music, literally. And I want to keep it that way. Yeah.
That's awesome. So I wanted to talk to you guys next about Greg specifically, because Greg is also an actor.
Well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, Greg recently appeared, or not, he hasn't appeared yet, but he was involved in my film. So I'm currently, my latest vlog is talking about my horror film, and we shot it in mid-October.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Horror film.
He's so bad.
Yeah, there was no audition. He was like, I need a big, bald, zombie-looking dude. Hey, I know Greg.
Yeah, it was one of those things, like, this film, it's an indie film, and I was casting, friends and family are all involved in the cast and crew, and I needed zombies. And yeah, Greg, I asked him to be on board, and you were awesome. It
It was fun. I did a lot of theater in high school.
Cool.
I I really enjoyed it. You know, within. It's funny because you know your parents are so uninvolved now because they're like, oh, he's got honors, he's got great marks. Meanwhile, it was like dramas and musics and nothing that could help me other than in the arts.
Yeah.
But I've always liked it. But it was kind of neat to go back in that setting for a little bit.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, the thing about it, like, I actually didn't even know any of that, like what you just told me. So, like, because I brought, you know, you bring friends on and like, and you don't know what you're gonna expect. Like, can they act or whatever? And I was ready to direct people, but I mean, you know, so shout out to Eileen Sato, who was our makeup artist on the film. She put you in the chair for how long were you in the chair? Like an hour at least, or
maybe, but on and off. So
yeah,
it was like she was
that's
very
right.
quick at doing.
Because she had to jump all over the place doing everybody's makeup, but she did your makeup. And when you came out, you looked so scary.
I know. I wanted to share the picture, but I'm like, I didn't want to.
I think we can.
I didn't want to do it beforehand because you know you're launching it. But I showed like my daughter, and she's like, you're like horrific.
Yeah,
like,
kind of like
the only time
really.
she could say that without getting in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because she made you like you kind of look like, I guess, all very, very pale skin, kind of almost like Uncle Fester, but even like messed up, right? Like, because you're peeling and they messed up your teeth.
Yeah.
And our lead actress, Haley Midget, fantastic actress in the film. I think you like when you came in, she was scared, which was perfect.
On one take, and not to give too much away, but I kind of.
He's a zombie, and he comes in and attacks.
But she kind of, you know, in between takes, she like whispered, she's like, "You actually terrify me."
The makeup must have been great then.
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't just the makeup. It was just everything. Because again, so I was directing the other scenes leading up to it. And so, you know, we didn't really have time to talk about it much before. You kind of arrived, and I was like, okay, here's Eileen, do your makeup. And then I kind of went and did my thing. And then we were ready for him. You know, we brought him in, and I basically sort of said, okay, your start here, and, you know, walk like a zombie. And then I kind of gave him the stage directions of what you got to do, you know, attack or whatever. But then when we started rolling, it was just so... I think we only did... Especially for the initial entrance, I think we only did one take.
I think we did. Yeah.
You're a one-take wonder.
He just came in,
Wow.
and it was so good. And it was so good because, and I know, like, yeah, Haley was terrified, but it worked because I think she was able to use it, and it looked so scary. It's supposed to be scary. It's a horror movie, but you just came in and you just like.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. You have to.
It's coming along.
It's different when you see it. Yeah, I have a question for Greg about that movie.
Yeah.
How hard was it to learn the script of the?
Yeah, I had to. That was tough. At first, I wasn't really nailing it, but yeah, I worked at it. Yeah.
Many hours of memorization.
It's hard when you have
I was just like, okay, how do you spell? And then Scott spelled it out for me,
and I kept having to cut. I'd be like, no, that's not the line. Take it again.
Make it longer.
Put 8 too many R's in that.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, we're working on it. I'm editing it now. But and yeah, when it's finished, we're gonna have a big screening. I want to do a screening obviously for all the cast and crew, and then also for you, the public.
Yes,
to see.
Soon.
And coming soon, yeah. How soon? I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said, I just put a new vlog this morning, youtube.com/ScottDionBrown, to watch the beginning of the film process.
I'm still waiting to see your other movie. I'm sure it wasn't your first, but
Kessler Syndrome. Yeah, you haven't seen it yet, right?
I haven't seen it. No.
Yeah. Okay. We'll set up a screening. Kessler Syndrome was my last film. And you can watch the vlog for that on my YouTube channel too. Okay.
Scott's YouTube channel is it's the editing, it's your presence, but anything you put, I watched a 22-minute video of you carving a pumpkin, and I was like, this is like entertaining. You've just got that way of between the editing and your presence and the way you talk and that it's just so people should go check it out.
Well, thank you. There you go.
And they should check out Scott, but then we should also check you guys out with another performance.
All right.
Yeah,
sure.
I want to hear another song.
So
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to do
Whatever
the
you want.
sing along for the season? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sounds
If we
great.
remember the keys in.
No, it doesn't matter. What are we doing? Sing it.
Oh my God. Is that good for you guys? Because we're all singing this.
Yeah, sure.
So if everybody watching, let's do this together. Let's welcome this month of giving not only money but love and hugs and smiles. And let's sing it together. You guys know this, so let's do it. I don't even know if this is the right key, but let's do it. Everybody out there ready? Okay. Feliz Navidad.
Mine train, everybody.
Choreography and all. We really
No,
know.
Scott just jumped on the train.
On the spot.
Speaking of choreography, that performance was brought to you by Cecile's line dance class.
Yes, it was.
They've been around since 1998, and they have classes for all ages. Every Thursday from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at 4500 Shepherd Avenue East, Unit 3 Scarborough, and every Sunday from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. at JC Grill, which is where we're going after the show for some line dancing.
Yes, and Jennifer actually dances with them.
Wow.
Yes, it was very good exercise and good social support.
Wow.
Fantastic. So every Sunday from 4:30 at JC Grill in Ellesmere Road, Scarborough.
Sounds fun.
Call them at 647-215-3013. That's Cecile's line dancing class. And it was also brought to you by Intercontinental Consulting Services for Immigration and Settlement in Canada. Find out how you can live, work, and study in Canada. Visit www.icscanadaimmigration.ca. Intercontinental Consulting Services. Thank you to our sponsors for bringing us that wonderful song. That was fun.
Yeah. Good job.
I like the choreography. I was looking at the camera. I'm like, do I look cool?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Everybody looks cool doing the shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
This one. I'll have to
I had
practice
no
it.
space, so I was like,
But it was pretty good. Speaking of Christmas, what are some Christmas traditions that you guys do each year?
So we have food related because Venezuelans love
Yum.
to eat. We have the hallaca, which is a cornmeal made with so much love and flavor, and then inside every region in Venezuela has different things to put in. Some people put chicken, pork, and beef together with some other magical stuff in there, and some regions just have chicken. We also have that with, of course, chicken potato salad, and
I just got really hungry all of a
I
sudden.
know, it's so good. And pernil, which is like the roasted. I think Philippines shares a lot of what we eat. And then for music, we have the gaitas, which is a very traditional music from Venezuela, and that is played from November, like Christmas here, till like February almost.
Yeah, in the Philippines, Christmas starts in September.
And we have villancicos. You guys sing that too. Like we have like similar. We share a lot because
we do. Yes,
we were invaded by the same people.
Exactly. That's why we're very similar.
Yeah. So how about you guys?
My family, and there's some listening right now from Aruba that are visiting, and
Hello, people in Aruba. Hello.
Hello.
And it's been such a blessing to have them visit, and I think some probably are listening online. But Aruba, they do most, like the gift exchange in that is on Christmas Eve, which I always liked because you get it a day early. But it's not even really, because you go to church at like midnight mass and then come back, have a big meal at 2 a.m, open the gifts, and it goes
Sounds
on.
good.
And but in Aruba, they have New Year's is a really big deal. It's like setting off the whole year, and they have like a musical groups, as they call it dande, and they come to your house, and it's basically the same kind of tune, but you kind of give your dreams for the next year, and they will just on the spot make up a song and sing it for you, and they just go from house to house, and it's just it's a beautiful island, beautiful people, and the food is it's rich because it's a Dutch island, and then a lot of the Dutch food is very much Indonesian because it was a colony, so it's a real mix of food. And
it's a fusion.
I'm starving.
I know, guys. It's almost lunchtime.
Nelson, tell us.
Don't look at me about Christmas in Cuba. No, in Cuba, really, when I was growing up, there was not a lot of Christmas because of the communist, society, and but in the last few years, people are coming out to celebrate and put up their trees, and we celebrate more in family. I mean, to me, when I came to Canada, it was shocking Christmas time because there's so much amount of toys and
it's very commercial.
Things very commercialized.
Very
so.
commercial.
But basically, regular Cuban food, and we get together and we have a good time. That's it. But
I think you do that all year round.
Well, I mean, that's true
like,
too.
you guys are awesome
true.
that way.
That's true.
When you have the less, you enjoy the little things in life more. Yeah. So
for sure.
I love that about Cuba. Yeah.
The whole Cuban this way of living it's beautiful.
More laid
to
back,
see.
yeah.
Very laid back, yeah.
I know.
When I go back to Cuba, they think I'm in a hurry. I go, no, this is normal me. But no, you're just herring around everywhere. I go, You guys are slow.
It's the same in Aruba. They'll be like, okay, I'm going to pick you up in the morning. We're going to go here. And we're like, okay, what time? Morning.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
but
like,
what time in the
time?
morning?
Yeah.
They're like, well, if I wake up at 8, I'll be there at 8:30. If I wake up at 10, morning. Just relax, have a
Before
coffee,
noon.
Yeah.
sit and wait for me, and then we'll go do something.
I don't blame them, man. I don't.
That's the
blame
way to live. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. We're so busy in
them. They
North
still
America.
complain though about everything. But
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. How about you guys?
What do we do for Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, I know family, we definitely see each other Christmas Eve, Christmas Day,
And Boxing Day.
Boxing Day, and then repeat for New Year's Eve
Yeah.
and New Year's Day. We do go to midnight mass
Nice.
as well, and just enjoy the choir, enjoy the presents. And one thing that my parents definitely encouraged us and taught us was the real meaning of Christmas and behind Christmas, and not just the materialistic things that come with it.
Yeah, important.
How about you, Scott?
Mine's quite a traditional Canadian Christmas, I would say, because my dad's side of the family is the Canadian side, and so they're the ones who all kind of live in close proximity. So for me, Christmas every year is just family time.
that's good.
We gather all together. I mean, we still you get the tree. We do midnight mass, and then it's just lots of turkey stuffing yourself full of stuffing.
I know.
Gravy.
Okay, guys,
I love Christmas
hungry.
food. Yeah.
I know.
It's a great time. I mean, and I don't know, I love my family, but
because they're all listening.
but no, we know how to have a good party. So we have maybe a couple beverages as well. The odd
Eggnog?
beverage, maybe one, maybe
Eggnog?
maybe just a little sip of eggnog.
How about you, Jennifer?
Oh, like same thing. We have family gatherings on, Noche Buena, 24, 25, 26.
Noche buena.
My daughter's birthday, 27, so it goes on until
Nice.
Yeah, and one of our tradition is we get the kids to, you know how the tradition is to open the gift the day, like the Christmas day?
Mm-hmm.
We stay up until 12, so strike up 12, they can open their gifts.
But
So
then,
that's something they, look forward to.
what about Santa Claus? How does he come when the kids are awake?
Oh my God. My youngest daughter told me, Mom, you spoil Santa Claus. For me. Because we live in a condo at that time when she was born and growing up, and there's no chimney.
But Santa can find his way.
Santa can come in your
finds his
balcony.
way.
He can find a way in. He will come through that screen door.
Exactly. Santa's just a magical person, right?
Yeah, just like in Evil T-1000 in Terminator 2, he just goes right through the mesh. He can do that. Yeah, he pours himself through your fan in your washroom.
Yeah.
Well, that's not creepy at all, Scott.
Like a liquid, and he forms. It all works. And he
So-
brings all the presents with him.
Speaking of presents, if anyone is tuning into our live stream, be sure to make a comment down below.
Yeah, we got our prizes.
We'll be doing our draw shortly. So again, it is our 2 Tim Hortons gift cards and a gift card to Yorkdale Shopping Center. Because these are local, keep in mind they are for anyone in the GTA area. You can either come down to the studio to pick it up next week, or you can meet with one of our sponsors, and they'll be more than happy to meet with you. We'll contact you.
At your office,
Yes,
right?
my office, yes.
At Home Life Culture Link, you can pick it up there as well. So, I mean, if you do enter the contest from abroad and you win, I mean,
As long as they
take
can
it.
come pick
if
it
you can
up.
come pick it up and
That's
head on
okay.
down to Yorkdale or go to a Timmy's.
Scott.
Anyone from Aruba, I'll pick up for a small fee.
Well, we actually
proxy?
do have a few people tuning in from Aruba right now.
Oh, who is
Yeah.
that?
Let's see. Rosanna.
Oh, Rosha, that's
Oh,
my
Rosha.
cousin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
so cute.
here.
She says we are watching Aruba, and then I can't read the rest of the writing.
I don't even have my glasses on, so I might not be able to read it either. Can you read it, Carla? Let's see.
Yeah, bro. O dande nos allega na bon porta ay nove.
That's
That's not what I can do.
the Dande. That's the New Year's kind of song.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we also have Jennifer Cortez saying,
Jennifer.
"Hi, amazing Carla, Greg, and Nielsen."
Oh, thank you, Jennifer.
She's another
So
artist.
where's Jennifer
Yeah.
from?
She's from
Here?
Ecuador, I think.
Yeah,
I hope
Ecuador.
I'm right.
Yeah,
she's
but
a
she
fantastic
lives here.
performer too.
She does live here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good
Okay.
singer.
She's a
Yeah.
performer.
Oh, and Scott, it looks like your dad is also tuning in.
Hi,
Hey, Dad.
Dad.
Hey, Dad. Love you guys. Love you guys. Merry Christmas.
But you know what? That's important to say. Like, I see Scott's dad and mom coming out, and like having supportive family
Yeah.
when you're in the arts is so important.
Very
Oh yeah,
important.
I wouldn't have been able to do any of that stuff. And my parents have both been so good. Like, I remember I talked to my dad about it a while ago. Because when I was a kid, it was, you know, he always came to my hockey games and baseball games and all that stuff and school plays and everything. And then, you know, when I graduated and started playing in bands and making films and all of that stuff, that's just the next thing. And he always comes to all those things. So yeah, he always comes out to our shows, comes out to everything. Very supportive.
We need to get you on our show, Mr.
Yeah,
Brown.
maybe we could set that up sometime.
Yeah. I have to say my wife has been a big support for my music too. So I have to say that. She never says no to any of my gigs, even if it is for free.
She's so cute.
Right now they're at the Von Mills with my son.
Yeah.
Say, you know, drop me up there when you finish. You pick me up. We'll go for lunch with my daughter, and that's it. You know. So.
Awesome. Yeah.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
So, want to hear another song? Can we hear another song?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. What should we do?
You guys pick English or Spanish?
Spanish.
So.
Okay, let's do one that everybody knows and
This
recognize
is
it.
Nelson's favorite.
No, not really. I played this so many times. I always try to play it in a different way.
Well, let's hear
Beautiful.
it this way.
All right, here's
So-
Latin Train Trio once again, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a Cuban classic. I think we're gonna mix it with a Venezuelan tune
Oh
too.
yeah. So Jennifer, go for the dance. Jennifer's the dancer
of course.
too. I know Jennifer.
Yeah.
Can practice in the back.
Para Macané, llego a Puerto, voy para Mayarí. I miss my look. Para Macané, llego a Puerto, voy para Mayarí.
El cariño que te tengo, yo no lo puedo negar. Se me sale la babita, yo no lo puedo evitar.
Eso, Nelson.
Cuando Juanita y Chacha en el mar cernía la arena, como sacudía el jibe, a Chacha le daba pena. Limpia el camino de paja, que yo te quiero llevar, para que el tronco te veo, y así no puedo llegar. Sé que tú no quieres que yo a ti te quiera. Siempre tú me esquivas de alguna manera. Si te busco por aquí, me sales por allá. Lo único que no quiero, no me hagas sufrir más tú. De Alto Cedro
Para Macané, llego a Puerto, voy para Mayarí.
de Alto Cedro
Para Macané, llego a Puerto, voy para Mayarí.
de Alto Cedro
Para Macané,
al puerto.
voy para Mayarí.
the Latin Train Trio, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
in translation, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that
how.
one.
The,
It's
the first one.
It's a sexy song, actually.
Yeah, it's a very kind of. This guy was looking at this woman doing some type of movement, and he was looking around.
That is every
I'm
Cuban
moving.
song.
I'm moving.
At the
So actually, the song is from one town to the next in the eastern part of Cuba. The Alto Cedro is a
Yeah.
town. Marcané is another town. Cueto and Mayari. So that's.
Cool.
So basically, he's like a player, just going from town to town.
And that is why
You got it. You got it.
Making visits to his friends.
But there's a part I
Okay.
really find cute. It's like when the guys say, "Oh, we're gonna get to that wood piece over there, but we gotta clean up to get there." Because, and he's like, "You're making me shy the way you move your hips." I'm like, "Woo."
Yeah.
Well, that performance was brought to you by Janet Ha. Janet is a financial services representative. Give her a call at 416-858-9186 for life insurance, travel insurance, investment funds, mortgage insurance, and more. Janet Ha. Give her a call. Thank you very much for advertising with us. And if you'd like to advertise on the show, you can contact us at radioshowad at gmail.com, and we can set you up with an advertising plan. Fantastic stuff. Latin Train. Thank you guys for
joining
being here
us.
today. And we are going to... Yeah.
Hours flown by.
I know.
Yeah, really
Which is
did.
I
it's a
know.
good sign.
And now
It
it's...
means it's a good time. Yeah.
But you know what it's time for? It's time for our raffle. Somebody's going to win some stuff.
Yes. You wanna do the drum thing?
Yeah, do
Or
the drum.
Am I drawing?
Dun, dun, dun.
Our winner is... So what are we drawing for first?
The
So first one is for our first Timmy's gift card from Tim Hortons.
Can I play now? No? Too late?
We'll play a celebration thing when I say the name. Our winner is Flavio Borovic. Or Borovic, I'm not sure. Flavio Borovic. So we'll get in touch with you, Flavio. Thank you. You've won yourself a Timmy's card.
Woohoo, have some coffee.
And now our next draw,
for another Tim Hortons gift
another
card.
Timmy's gift card. Our winner is Nancy Hernandez. Congratulations, Nancy. You have won yourself a Timmy's gift card. Look at that, how easy it is, folks. All you got to do is tune into the show, and win yourself a prize. And our winner of, what is this? This is for
The Yorkdale gift card.
the Yorkdale gift card. People.
Wow, that looks nice.
It's going to Richard Yu. Richard Yu. You are the winner of the gift card, so we'll get in touch with our winners. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now we only have one more segment left, everybody.
Yes.
It is a very special segment that we do every week. It's for, so we have quite a large Filipino audience on this show. But many, especially younger, like say myself, maybe you were born or you grew up in the Western world, so you don't necessarily, maybe you didn't grow up learning the Filipino language of Tagalog. So I don't actually speak it, but I'm trying, I'd like to learn, I'd like to get better at it. So we have a segment here on the show called Learn Tagalog with Scott Dion Brown, where we learn one new phrase. And now we're going to ask Jennifer C. to give us a phrase today. What phrase would you like us to learn?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so say Maligayang Pasko.
Maligayan?
Maligayang
Maligayan
Pasko.
Pasko.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's good. So everybody, let's all repeat it. Maligayan Pasko. Maligayan Pasko. Merry Christmas, everybody. This was a cool show to
So
kick off.
when you wanna say Merry Christmas, everyone, it's Maligayang Pasko sa inyong lahat.
That's a long one. I don't
Maligayan Pasko sa inyong lahat. So,
There you go.
Maligayan Pasko,
Yeah,
everybody.
that's
Merry
better.
Christmas. A good way to kick off the holiday season
Well,
here
it
at the
makes
Sit
sense
Down.
because they were doing Feliz Navidad, so it's,
Yes,
so
yes.
it definitely worked.
Oh, so before we say goodbye, where can people find you guys? Where can we find Latin Train?
So Latin Train is on Facebook. Also, I have Instagram. It's Carla Loves Art, of course. And
Carla Loves
and
Art.
I post a lot there. Also, my personal Carla Gonzalez.
Cool.
You can find whatever I'm doing or whatever we're doing because I'm always promoting everybody or whatever
Yeah.
you're doing. Everybody's there. And
Greg?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, just under my name, Greg Noguera. Same with Instagram and Twitter. It's Greg Conga Guy.
Conga guy.
Yeah.
And you can find me through them, actually.
Yeah,
It took Nelson 2.5 years to accept me as a friend on Facebook.
I should do more
on
social media, but you know.
Yeah.
And it's so facebook.com/LatinTrain, right?
Yes.
And Latin Train is one word.
Yes.
We have shared your page on our personal Facebook pages as well, so feel free to find them through our The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown Facebook page.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Oh, and also I wanted to promote. Greg and I have a gig coming up because we're also both members of the band Siggy Music.
Yeah.
And
We had Siggy here.
we had him here on our first show, and so I thought I'd want to promote that for him. December 13th at the Cadillac Lounge. Siggy's playing. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
That's going to be fun.
We're playing with an artist called Melanie Frade, who will be opening. She'll be playing at 9, and Siggy Music will take the stage at 10. So Cadillac Lounge, come down. You can meet both of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you guys did not know, this week is a very special week for someone in this studio.
Who?
You!
Why?
Scott Dion Brown's birthday is actually coming up.
Oh yeah, my birthday is coming up this week. Okay, yeah. I guess that's pretty special.
Tune in next week for tune in next week for a birthday special.
It's a birthday special.
There you
next
go.
Week. We just found out it's a birthday special. All right, well, I guess we'll wrap things up. It's Regina Lena on Instagram.
Yes.
And youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. I'm
Get him
almost
to
there.
for his birthday. Let us get him to 1,000.
Yeah.
Yes. There we go.
That's it.
That is what we're going to do. And make sure you tune in next week. Not only is it Scott's birthday, but we're also giving away a $50 gift card to Walmart.
Wow.
You go, so tune in, people.
Yeah.
And so, Latin Train, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week, everyone.
And sorry, go ahead.
Keep it loving. That's all.
And be sure to tune in next week. And thank you to everyone who is tuning in from all over the world, it seems.
Thanks, everybody. Take care of each other. Happy start to the holiday season.
Yes.
I'm Scott Dion Brown, and this has been The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and
Regina Lena.
Bye, everybody.
That's it for today, folks. To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. If you think 60 minutes is not enough, well, you better catch us again next week, because it is not just about music or pure talk. It's your weekend pastime. And witness the next worthy of your time episode of the program right here on Crossway Radio. To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
That was awesome!
I love this radio.
The right hit music mix.
Crossway.
You're the best thing that's happened to me, and I can't get you out of my mind. I wanna make you my baby, gotta let you know I'm feeling